Where are you?
Florence Nightingale Museum. No, that's a little creepy there.
Okay, and what are you going to do here today?
We're gonna
So do you have the booklet? We're going to do the trail? Ooh,
try.
bless you.
Yeah, the trail. We're gonna do the trail. It looks like a little creepy, that statue.
Okay, but what drew you here into this museum?
Well, I was supposed to go to IMAX today, but it got cancelled.
Yeah, so we had to come up with an alternative plan.
And we're later gonna go to the British Museum.
That's right.
I'll record that as a separate video.
So Florence Nightingale had 60 cats and she had
I thought two cats was a lot.
pet owl called Athena.
Oh,
So we want to know more. Okay, let's go.
yeah, like 60 cats. I thought 5 cats that we had was a lot.
Yeah. Okay, I think it's that way. This way. That's toilets.
Oh.
Okay, so this way. Let's go.
Well,
Yeah.
let's go.
Okay. Go.
Okay.
Oh wow, look at this. Stuff here.
Oh, let's see. Florence Nightingale. My name is of course Bastian here.
Okay, so what does it say? The service of God is the service of the man.
Okay.
Hold on, look around here. I don't know where does it start. This is probably the start. Wait. So. Oh, look at that. I hope it's better than the exercise we had in the center of the cells about jabbing the baby, wasn't it?
Oh.
To keeping the baby alive.
Yeah.
Okay, feel free to borrow a pencil and a clipboard. Oh, look at the Ladybird easy reading of people at work, the nurse.
Okay.
Some really cool old photographs, look at that.
Oh. I wish I had these levels of emotion. We had iPhones back in the day, so we could take amazing photos like we're doing now.
Oh, the baby's got both legs broken, look at that, poor thing.
And okay, anything about Florence
Okay, so what does
Nightingale?
it say? So the family. What's about the, can you read what's written about the family?
Look at the family portraits.
Yeah. Would this be a family portrait? No, there's somebody else.
Sister P.
Yeah, family portrait. The names of the Florence's sister and parents. The sister, okay, father and mother, so their names. Education, so what does it say about education? Only taught things like sewing, cooking in Florence's time, but she wanted to learn the same subject as the boys. Oh gosh, especially maths. And her father agreed, and she learned at home with him as her teacher. You see?
Okay.
So how many books can you count in this case? How many books can you count in a cross-shaped case? And in total. Okay, so let's have a look. We need to see where is the start of this exhibition.
Yeah.
There's lots of old pictures here. Okay. I couldn't work in a medical field at all. I'm fainting when I see blood. What were they doing? What was it like? Was it something where they had to keep the feet up? Look, they're all doing it. Or was it some kind of an exercise?
I don't know.
Okay. Okay, so what have you found out so far?
I found out that Florence's sister was called Parthenope from this thingy.
Okay, and why was Florence called Florence?
Because of the city of Florence.
So
You
she
may
was,
hear
she
it
was
there.
actually born in Florence, and she came from a very wealthy
Oh, look.
family. Okay, so they
This
traveled
is just
a lot.
fun. Like,
And
I
what
feel
do
like
they
I want
say
to use
here?
this
This
as
is
a
funny. What do they say here? The Florence,
And her sister didn't go to school.
and they were clever. Look at that. the clever Nightingale sisters, because they didn't go to school. And who taught them?
Dad.
And prior to that,
I don't know.
governess.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And then you listen here, got scores. So what this did this?
Well, this thingy. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know if you hear it.
Yeah.
I just shove it
That
there.
she had a call from God
To become a nurse.
to become a nurse. And did her parents like that?
Not a mother.
No, because what was expected of wealthy girls from the Victorian era?
To have kids.
To get married and have children. And
Yeah.
not to do
But
much. And
I
she-
recommend people should have kids to be on this. But yeah, it doesn't have to restrict things like that.
Okay. So you are pro kids, okay? So
Yeah.
far the God is not calling you.
Uh,
The service of humankind. Okay, let's have a look at these ones. So there's some fake flowers here. Okay, thank you for the decoration. Okay, so far, did you write down the name?
Oh,
of the
no.
sister? Yeah, because you need to do the trail. Okay, so P-A. I think the spelling of her name is here. Okay. So Parthenope.
then
Yeah. And she was also born in a
pass.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Well done. Okay.
Penelope.
Penelope. Okay, let's find her parents. Here somewhere here.
Yes,
Family tree. Okay. Right, so what do we have here? On February the 7th, 1837, the God spoke to me and called me to his service to become a nurse. Oh, that's the owl.
Yeah. And what about the 60 cats?
Hopefully we're going to find out about cats soon. Okay, so the sisters are here. Look, it's the picture of the sisters. Oh, you can listen to the audio about the sisters here, and we'll
Oh yeah.
find
Did
out
you
if
know
we can-
something?
Yeah.
I like using it like a model telephone, like.
Okay.
Hello.
Okay.
Like that.
So what else did we find out
Sticking
about
out of the crowd. Oh no, I don't want to lose a pencil.
Okay, so how did she stick out from the crowd?
To be a nurse and not just a kid.
Yeah, so she didn't want to get married, and as we mentioned earlier, apparently girls from rich families in the Victorian era weren't expected to do too much.
Yeah.
So she felt like she was being imprisoned in a gilded cage, and that wasn't the life she wanted. And yeah, she was introduced to potential sort of future husbands, but she rejected all three of them, although she liked them, because she knew what would follow, and that was not the life she wanted. So she was, yeah. She just felt she had a calling. She wanted to do something different than what was expected of her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see what else we can. Okay. So what have you learned from this
No,
one?
the sisters are on this phone.
So what have you learned about the sisters? So why did she? You know, I was thinking when she said the call of God. You know, the God called her to do this. Who can question God? So that was actually quite a clever idea of getting out of marrying some wealthy man. And she said she would just have to swap one cage for another. So she remained in a cage with her father, because women could not own properties back then. They couldn't vote. Yeah. So, but she had some suitors and she rejected them. But there was one that she liked, and it's this guy here. However, he was the politician and poet Richard Monckton Miles, and they first met in 1842 when she was 22 years old. And their marriage would have delighted her mother. But this is interesting. Neither knew about Milne's collection of erotica and interest in the Marquis de Sade. So I think it's good she didn't marry him. Wouldn't probably end well. Okay, so that's the one she liked the most. And then there was another suitor whom she rejected.
I like using these like mini telephones,
Okay.
like.
And what was the difference between the sisters?
Well, the difference was
So which one was responsible and which one was naughty?
Penelope naughty.
Penelope was naughty, okay. And Florence was the responsible one.
Yeah, and they were just a year apart in age. Look, they were a world apart of character. Bye.
Okay, let's find the parents. We still haven't found the parents.
Yeah.
Let's go. Okay, so what have you learned here in this section? So it was start of the Industrial Revolution meant what? What did the start of Industrial Revolution meant?
Look at all this.
What did it mean? That the people would
Go to work, stop
In
farming in the cities. You
and
know
even
what
poor
I'm
children would
talking.
work all day long, wouldn't they?
Let me
polishing
go
shoes.
and see what they do.
But what also happened that poor people lived in overcrowded, unsanitary
Go point that
conditions.
camera in there. Go check it
I
out.
think I could quite point it out. It shows a little bit.
Barber surgeons.
Yeah, so what did the barber surgeon just say? Because it's hard to see.
Barber surgeons were untrained but carried basic operation bloodletting tooth extraction.
So imagine you go to a barber and he does a tooth extraction for you.
Yeah, like imagine doing that because you've done that before, but not at a barber because seriously, I thought that's the place they cut your hair.
Well, you know, who was doing that tooth extractions back then? If you were
Victoria Swamps.
poor.
Hello, there's the
Yeah.
bathroom.
Okay, so the diseases were spreading because the conditions were unsanitary. People moved to cities. They
Yeah.
lived in poverty in one room.
And what
it
about-
wasn't a fun time for poor people, and poor people become poorer, and rich people became richer.
Hello, this person. I just like using these like
So,
old
and
telephones.
there was also one section in one of these little ones about the mines. Your father's family is from up north.
Oh, not
Yeah.
that one. On barber surgeons, what untrained. Not that
People
one.
were working hard. Why did they need coal? What did they need coal for during the Industrial Revolution? For steam engines, for steam trains. That's what they needed, the coal. So coal mining was a very hard work. And it was again a dirty energy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Please, can we
still
please
far away
get
from
rid?
clean energy anyway.
Can we still actually get some proper clean energy?
I know.
Because solar panels, they're just
And
gonna.
bird cutters. Yeah.
Oh, oh yeah.
Far from clean. Anyways, let's see where we can find some other stuff. We still haven't found the parents. Let's go. So what have you learned in this section?
She was bored because, but they didn't want the nurses to be like, yeah.
So the problem was, what was the biggest objection? They didn't, her family didn't want her to become a nurse because the nurses were associated with what? Yeah, so they were considered
Yeah.
to be drinking and promiscuous unless they belonged to Raleigh disorder. Okay.
Oh yeah.
And it was unheard of that a woman from a
They wanted
well-educated
her to be
woman
like
from
a
a
suit
sophisticated
each of
family.
her husband. This
Yeah.
is number 5. I just like, come on. I just like.
Okay, so the
playing
biggest
this.
prejudice, yeah, that she would be associated with drunkenness and promiscuity. Okay, is this her little owl pet? Let's see. So we've got Athena Florence's bad-tempered pet owl. Oh, poor thing was bad-tempered. Was rescued by Florence at the Acropolis, Athens. As an ovulet named after the Greek goddess of wisdom, Athena became Florence's constant companion, sitting on her shoulder or in her pocket. Oh my goodness! When
Imagine
Athena,
having an owl in my Tommy Hilfiger jeans pocket.
look at this. When Athena died, Florence was on her way to Turkey during the Crimean War, and she was very upset. Poor little beastie. It was odd how much I loved you, she wrote. Oh, little pet owl. Interesting. She was quite a character. This
Yeah,
Florence
like
Nightingale,
who would
wasn't
have who would have a pet owl?
she? Yeah.
Hello, come on. I just like this.
Okay.
I got a clue from Florence Nightingale.
Finally found the parents. Okay.
Yeah, we got a clue from Florence though.
So what have you found out?
Fanny and William. So let me just.
So Fanny was her mum's name and William was the father's name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fanny.
But what else did we? Okay, write the names first. Okay. Fanny and William.
Fanny.
And
William.
William. We also managed to find out that she was studying in secret, and that during the day she was a dutiful daughter. He was refusing a marriage prospect.
That's like starting of modern day women.
Yeah, but her father was still giving her allowance, and she wasn't being paid for doing the work and training that she was doing. Okay, there's an interesting information down here.
Okay.
Go and have a
you
look.
can stick the camera in the
Yeah. What does it say?
Florence was a name for boys before Florence Nightingale became famous.
Okay, and she wanted to act like a boy, no? She didn't want to act like a girl. It was hard to be
But
a girl
I thought
if you had
Florence was
ambitions
always a
to do
girl's
something.
name.
Well, now you see, it wasn't apparently, it wasn't a boy's name.
Oh,
No, how
imagine,
interesting.
imagine a boy being named that.
Yeah.
Imagine him had that name.
Okay, let's have a look what else we can find here. Mary Seacole, 1805, 1881.
It says what food?
Florence in our footsteps. Which type of nurse might you become?
I don't know, I'd rather continue making these videos for you guys though.
Yeah, you want to become a nurse? No.
I just want to continue making these videos for you guys.
It's more fun.
Yeah.
Queen Victoria and the Empire. Okay, let's have a look at the lady with the lamp. So, the lamp thing.
Let me just stick my eye in there.
Appeared in Illustrated London News. The war dragged on with few victories to report. Okay, so this is already the Crimean era and the war. There's a picture of her with the lamp. Okay, let's see what else we can find.
Okay, to our bedroom and this playground, but you can't smell it through the camera, of course.
Yeah, but you can actually, I smelled it, it's quite nice. They say it's a white rose, and did you smell it? It's actually quite nice. Try it. It's white rose and jasmine.
Oh yeah, it's nice. But look, there's even that, the
It's
thing.
not bad here. Look at
And
that.
the record player.
Yeah.
And let's go
record
this
player.
way.
I like the screens. Okay.
And the
Oh, they did it well.
donation center.
Yeah. Okay, look. The lamp. She would. Why was she being called the lady with the lamp? Do you remember?
Well, of course, there was a lamp.
She would walk through the hospital with the lamp
Oh yeah, check.
to check on patients.
That's actually really cool, but I only got one page of it done.
Okay, so let's look at the other pages. What are the questions? Because we've looked at
Yeah.
quite a few things.
Okay.
Okay, so we're
Video
still in the
was
room
5
with the
seconds.
lantern. How are we getting on video challenge?
Not the best.
We've kind of realised we're now on page 2. Okay.
Look, video.
There's going to be a video in the room we're in. Okay, that's nice.
Video will start in 14,
Oh,
13.
okay.
Okay, that's just Bastion Remy Tolliver and the iPhone we're filming on.
And mum.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, let's go up here. So
Right.
let's see. I'll record a section for you.
Welcome to the Florence Nightingale Museum. In 2020, the museum planned to celebrate the 200th anniversary of Nightingale's birth by helping to coordinate a series of global events in her honor. Activities were planned in over 70 countries.
Wow, that's a lot.
Nightingale's contribution to humanity. Ironically, Mother Nature provided a timely reminder of the importance of the nursing profession and gathering statistical data. With the emergence
Oh, what would Nightingale say about this if she lived in this era?
Yeah.
washing, hygiene, evidence-based practice, and compassionate care have never been so important.
An oil lamp.
We also wanted to demonstrate the nation's gratitude for the heroic efforts that were taking place by those fighting the pandemic. Thankfully, in 2020, as pandemic restrictions began to ease, we were able to reschedule a number of the activities within the community, including the celebration garden at the RHS Chelsea Flower Show, a memorial evensong at St Paul's Cathedral, and participation in the Lord Mayor's Show. We also gradually reopened our museum with the support of a reinvigorated volunteer program, working harder than ever before to engage and support the local community.
It's a really cool little museum, isn't it?
Visitors all over the world once again. Welcome to our bicentennial celebration exhibition, Nightingale in 200 objects, people and places. 2020 marks the bicentenary of Florence Nightingale's birth on the 12th of May, 1820. Events and commemorations are planned around the globe to celebrate the life and legacy of our world's nursing pioneer.
The World Health Organization has named 2020 as the year of the nursing midwife to mark this important anniversary.
Here at the Florence Nightingale Museum, we are proud to welcome you to the centre of these activities. For this bicentennial exhibition, we have tasked our team of staff and volunteers, fellow museums, nurses, midwives, healthcare partners, and social media followers to help reflect on Florence through 200 objects, people and places that best illustrate her life, legacy, and pivotal place in world history.
Today's global healthcare systems were not built on Florence's work alone, but through her tireless work and compassionate evidence-based care, which laid the core foundations of the modern nursing profession.
Her story has inspired countless people to help make the world a better place. Florence envisaged this future in a speech read on her behalf to a medical lecture in Chicago in 1893.
We are only on the threshold of learning. In the future, which I shall not see, for I am old, may a better way be opened. May the methods by which every infant, every human being will have the best chance of health, the methods by which every sick person will have the best chance of recovery, be learned and practiced. May we hope that when we are all here as lost leaders will arise who have been personally experienced in this hard, practical work, the difficulties and the joy of what I know with what and who will do everything we have done.
Florence was an interesting character. She was driven by belief that God had put her on earth to make a difference. After the Crimean War, she used her newfound fame to champion causes which other powerful people chose to ignore. From improving conditions for British soldiers to more compassionate treatment for women working in prostitution, she was not afraid to criticize the politicians and leaders of her day.
Here's the guy that came up with the
Florence
original
believed that the
one.
British Empire could and should make life better for the people of India. She campaigned for improvements to sanitation, healthcare, agriculture and famine prevention. However, as time went by, she became increasingly frustrated at the lack of progress and critical of the British government.
One of her most significant campaigns was back at home in England. Florence believed that everyone should be able to benefit from high-quality nursing care. She contributed to a law which for the first time acknowledged that the state had a duty to provide hospitals in workhouses. It was one of Britain's first steps towards the development of the NHS 80 years later.
Nursing was Florence's greatest calling. When she was no longer able to work as a nurse herself, she set up the Nightingale Training School for Nurses to train others. She supported her trainees to spread her ideas, and they went on to set up new professional nursing units in hospitals around the world.
Florence also believed it was vital that women should receive the best possible midwifery care. Soon after establishing the Nightingale Training School for Nurses, she set up a midwifery training unit at King's College Hospital. However, infection rates were too high, and after 6 years, it was decided that the wards and training program should close. Florence examined the data and saw that it was safer for women to give birth at home.
Florence supported the development of district nursing as a way to provide care to people in their homes. She passionately believed in the role health visitors could play in the prevention of illness, and that staying healthy was far better than any hospital care.
Exactly.
That's so correct.
So for those days.
She collected data about the soldiers who were treated at Sweetari Hospital and used these to produce statistics and infographics which proved impossible to ignore.
You're standing on a floor design echoing his famous Coxcomb infographic, which she used when campaigning for better health care for British Army soldiers.
After the war, she started to examine the evidence for how good hospital architecture prevents contagious diseases moving from patient to patient. She became a world-renowned authority on hospital design, and architects around the world wrote her seeking advice.
Florence battled hard to do what she wanted to do and get where she wanted to go. She was only too aware of the tight, rigid constraints of the Victorian era. She never bowed to the normal expectations of Victorian society and positively fought to uphold and protect the rights of women.
Florence not only achieved great things during her lifetime, but she helped and inspired those who followed her. She believed that nurses could achieve great things and structured the profession so women might rise in the ranks to reach senior leadership positions. She acted as a mentor to young women who gave them advice and support to help them achieve their dreams.
Florence was a woman of her time, and not all of her ideas would be proven right. However, in the modern day, organisations such as the Florence Nightingale Foundation continue on in her spirit by supporting nurses to become great leaders through pioneering research.
Florence did not cause attention and only used her notoriety to help push forward her campaigning and social reforms. It was because of her great work that she inevitably became a great name.
Now often referred to as an icon, she has been used to exemplify the best in healthcare and professionalism. Her image and name have graced banknotes, stamps, hospitals, walls, new roads, hubs, toys, aeroplanes, and even navy ships.
Now Florence's influence reaches even beyond she did so much to help. In 1984, the cycling society observatory was the Earth's asteroid 3122. Florence Nightingale.
But that only gets us to item 199.
This is where you, our visitors, come in. We welcome you to become part of our voice and technology team and tell us what you think would be a fitting final object for our collection. Please input your suggestions in the touchscreen behind you. This is what we forward to the next 2 years.
Healthcare in the year 2220 will undoubtedly be blessed with incredible advances. But there is little doubt that the provision of that nursing care will still be based upon the bedrock of values and procedures instigated by the world's pioneering leaders, Florence Nightingale.